Maybe I'll figure out a zany character one day.
One day. For Curse of Strahd, you'll pick a zany character.
Yeah, for the least appropriate
Yeah,
campaign.
for the gothic vampire adventure.
Whoa! I'm just having a great time. Yeah.
Really gonna suck her blood? Crazy, dude.
Oh my god, that's totally gnarly. It's just like Bill and Ted as like one
Yeah.
person.
What if Bill and Ted got trapped in Transylvania? Dude, this is totally like that movie. Yeah, I know, Brood. Dude, don't invite him in. Meow, 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 meow.
Trust me.
You
it's a
like
bad
to
idea.
totally come inside?
Yeah. Dude, you're not supposed to do that to a vampire. Oh, right. I mean, sorry, dude. Can't come in. Good job, dude. We totally presented him entry. We're total entry deniers. Mew, mew, mew.
Bogus.
God, no, I don't want that.
Oh my god.
You do not fear
Maybe-
the Reaper. Could have the Grim Reaper in there. You must challenge me to a contest.
Wait, there's also probably like werewolves and necromancy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a really big dog. I don't know, like throw a ball or something. All right, dude.
It's like, sir, yeah. Hello, my lupine companion. I know necropanthy is a total bummer. But me and my associate here...
Me and my associate.
Dude, he's totally buying it. Yeah, I know, dude.
Just like the best, worst Strawn possible.
Gotta look up some information on Dracula in this library. Yeah, but look under Nosferatu. Oh, good thinking, dude. Alright. Sorry about
One of them has like a niche interest in German expressionism film.
Yeah.
Alright, hello everyone.
Hello.
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 Wait, wait.
So we are not going to be playing the What If Bill and Ted Were in Curse of Strahd like we were discussing before we were recording.
Next week.
Unfortunately, yeah, next time. But we're going to run another Keys from the Golden Vault adventure. You guys weren't in the first one, but so it would be all brand new to you. So as a little introduction, you are members of a thieves guild called the Golden Vault. It is a mysterious but benevolent organization that if things need a delicate touch or needs to be done behind the shadows, and maybe needs to go outside the law, but still be for a good cause, the Golden Vault is often called upon to take on those missions. You're fairly new members to this organization. Haven't gone on any major missions yet. So this will be your first time working together. As members of the Golden Vault, you all have a magical music box, in which, when it's time for mission, you get a special golden key. This key is in the shape of a devil, a winged devil. And as you insert it into your music box, a little tune begins to play, and a voice emits from the music box that says, "Greetings, operatives. An ally of the Golden Vault named Verity Kai has her life savings stolen by her devious gambling partner. We found an opportunity to right this wrong. This quest, should you choose to undertake it, requires you to infiltrate the Afterlife Casino and steal a statuette and a sum of money. Meet with Verity at the Brine Widow Tavern to learn more details. Good luck, operatives." In which that's when the key kind of disintegrates into a smoky mist. Alright, we'll introduce our characters when we get to the tavern. But you make your way to a kind of a smallish town that's nearby, that's near a river, that's gained the nickname the River Styx, even though it is no way associated with the Nine Hells or anything like that. It's just gained that nickname over the years for some unknown reason. The town you are meeting Verity in has an inn called the Brine Widow. You see her sitting at the back of the tavern. So as you make your way in, let's introduce our characters. Let's start with Dustin.
All right, let's see here. Actually, do you mind if I go a little bit later? I still need to think of something.
of a backstory?
No, it's still making the character.
Sure.
Oh no, the character's finalized, but it's just.
How about Bun? How about Ray? He's most straightforward.
Yes, he has a tendency to speak both stoic and overly dramatic. His name is Ray, which according to him means protector in some language. I'm not exactly sure which one. But that means that it is his duty to protect all of his compatriots, and is a 7-foot tall blue Triton or fish person looking guy with green seaweed looking hair, and wears a fishbowl over his head as well, because he is also pretty sure that that Tritons may not be able to breathe air. He's never tried to test it.
Steph, how about your character?
So Pim is a Lightfoot halfling. She's very small and very quiet. So for her, this is after her adventures of helping a Witchlight Carnival. She has spent an entire campaign not being allowed to steal anything, despite being entirely statted to steal things.
Yes. You even took the thief subclass.
Yes. So her thing is you probably didn't see her walk over. It's just she's not there, and then you'll look over, and then she's either standing beside you or sitting beside you suddenly.
She's a halfling, correct?
Yes. So she doesn't like being the center of attention unless she has to be. She can do some pretty nice acrobatics after being trained as a performer circus acrobatic. But her thing is sticking to the shadows and just kind of appearing when she needs to. So there would just be all of a sudden nothing, and then you'd hear a little voice saying, "Oh, hello," and then there would just be somebody right there.
Ray, you see this little halfling kind of disappear out of nowhere next to you.
Hello.
How about you, Brice?
Right. Milton is a 3.17 foot tall Owlin. He is a very small creature, and he is an artificer who loves to mess with all his machines. He has he has glasses which make his already huge owl eyes look cartoonishly huger, and he ends up being sneaky simply by virtue of the fact that he is below everyone's eyesight.
The Hobbit effect.
Yeah.
In my mind, this is the brother of Pinwig in our Strixhaven games.
That is.
But
totally
he's a much cooler brother.
But does he give a hoot if you pollute?
Should see the emissions his machines give off. You don't want to know.
All clean burning, all green, all eco-friendly.
Queen coal.
Now, why is this smoke green?
Magic.
Tim is
Steam.
thoroughly surprised to notice somebody who's probably actually shorter than her.
I guess that's true. I'm not below your eyesight too far.
And Dustin, are you ready now?
I am.
Okay, Dustin, your character.
As the other characters are sitting there, the waitress walks up and asks, "Do you need anything, darlings?"
No, just meeting a friend.
Oh,
Employer.
lovely. Ah, well, it seems like you're missing someone.
I guess we are.
Was told there would be 4.
Ray
Ah,
checks
yeah,
under the
yeah.
table.
As he checks under the table, the waitress sits down and in a puff of smoke turns into this high elf. Sorry, I'm a bit late. I had to dodge someone who was looking for me.
Oh. Oh,
Clever trick.
nice to meet you. That was pretty neat what you just did there. Glad to have you on the team.
Ah, indeed. Just one of the many gifts my goddess has given me over time.
Much more into science. Can trust it more.
And yet you still need to have a second job as a waitress.
I had a friend who also had a goddess. They could change their face really well. Yeah, they're really nice too.
I look at Ray like just in just befuddlement at that statement. Like
He
It
has
just-
the stoicism of Krunk.
yeah, very well. So what's the plan, my friends?
Well, at this point, a red-skinned tiefling with white hair. No, the icon doesn't have white hair, but just bear with me. Motions to you from the complete opposite side of the tavern, where you are sitting, and gestures your way.
More efficient. Bring 1 to 4.
Pim's already gone. And she's probably almost already over there by now.
I see. I waddle over. I imagine Milton waddles when he walks.
Well, I appreciate your wanting to be discreet and not to immediately come over to my table. I assume that was your plan all along. My name is Verity Kai. Please make your acquaintance.
I hold out a wing up to her to shake.
Charmed.
I'm sure.
Yes, we are.
I do think Owlins have hands, but they have wings
Oh.
on their back, yeah.
Well, I gave her my wing to shake.
Yeah. She just takes it by, like, 2 fingers, and it's like,
Pim just gives like a really energetic hi. Like, hello.
she nods.
Rosnar does like a little half bow to be polite.
She looks at Ray. It's like, my, you're a big one.
Yes, I am.
Well, I wanted something stealthy. I hope you don't stand out too much.
Not at all. For I can be quite stealthy when I need to be.
If he isn't, I can help with that.
Just don't crack that fishbowl, honey.
I imagine there's just constant sloshing happening
Yeah.
as Ray's moving around.
Can you just stand still? The sloshing is a little irritating. But let's get down to business. I took the opportunity to order you all some beverages. And she hands you each a fine glass of wine.
Can I peg to see if she's put anything in it?
Give me either investigation or...
I was gonna see if I could do insight to see if she's on the she has any sort of maligness about her.
Yeah, give me an insight check.
Pim would also like to do this because she has eaten shrinking food before and is always a little wary ever since then. No, sorry, that was a different person. Never mind.
Yep, a different campaign.
Sorry.
You
Ray.
see other people drinking from same glasses. Obviously, that doesn't tell you if she's put anything in it, but she sees your hesitancy and saying, "Darling, I'm not looking to kill you. I'm here to hire you to
Well,
right a great injustice that's been done to me."
I had people hire me and then drug me so they could put me and take me to where they need the job done, trying to be discreet.
She takes the glass that she handed to you and, looking you in the eye, takes a sip and puts it on the table. Satisfied?
Wait, I take a sip myself.
As they're saying this, Ray has already taken his glass, opened a lid on the top of his bowl, and poured the wine inside. Appreciated, thank you.
She's like, "Oh my goodness." Anyway.
And Milton has flapped up so he's hovering above it because he can't reach the table, and pulled out an extendable straw that he made himself and is using that to drink the wine.
What have I gotten myself into? Oh my goodness.
Pim is just being adorable while sipping out of a wine glass, and it looks like
Yeah.
a child that has like gotten into the wine at New Year's Eve or something.
It's a good thing we've got Kronzar here to be the normal one.
Oh no!
Yeah,
But Verity...
why am I the normal one?
Verity,
No.
after y'all enjoy your wine for a moment, she goes, "Let's not waste any time. Let's get down to business." She says, "I want you to break into the Afterlife Casino. Simple as that. The Afterlife Casino is a new Nine Hells themed attraction just outside of town. The owner, Quentin Togglepot, built it using prize money he stole from me, and I'd like you to give him hell. He's hosting a tournament there. I want you to steal the Arenas statue, which is a type of devil, he plans to award as a prize, embarrassing him in front of the big names at the tournament. I also want you to steal back the 5,000 gold pieces he stole from me. Bring the statuette and the gold here, where I'll be waiting for you."
Simple.
Tournament ends in 2 days, so you have until then to steal the gold and the statue.
Is there anything we should know about the casino? Any of the security or special traps?
Well, I personally haven't been there myself, but I did talk to one of the dwarf foremen who helped hollow out the cave that it is located in. And she takes out a map. She shows you this. Now, I haven't personally been to the casino. I doubt he would let me in. But I did the best I could given the description. She says, "The biggest security you'll have to worry about is the mirrors." And she points to, you see these red sparkly things on the corners here.
Pim shudders at the mention of mirrors. Ugh.
So they're just mirrors. They're not going to hurt you. But they are enchanted with a scrying spell. So in one of the security office, she points to another section of the map, in near the upper, kind of the east side of the complex. She goes, there's other mirrors that show what the other mirrors is seeing. Kind of a security system. Though they are magical, you should be able to shut them down with the appropriate spell. She points to the upper left-hand corner. This room with the dollar signs. Saying, this is the vault. This is where you'll find the money and the statue. A few things of note. Since this is a Nine Hells themed casino, all of the employees are tieflings.
Oh, that's nice.
Equal opportunities and all that.
Indeed, indeed.
And only employees can enter the employee-only areas. She points to these green doors that are on the map, saying every employee has a pass, and without that you won't be able to enter the rooms.
I think I can maybe find one or two passes.
Each employee should hold one. It's just a matter of not getting caught.
We
Indeed.
would definitely stand out in the employee area.
Well, we know somebody who might be able to look like a tiefling. Pim looks over at
Yes.
What's? Sorry, I forgot your
Kronzar.
name. Kronzar. Yeah.
Kronzar, my dear. Yes,
Kronzar.
I could indeed. I could indeed pull that off. But it would be very touchy. I would have to. It would be fine as long as no one actually got in contact with me. Outside of that, well,
Saying a concentration spell.
it is not.
Well, what does touch have to do with it?
Oh, it's the disguise is only visual.
I see. Well, as long as no one grabs your horns, I think you'll be okay.
Yes. Yeah, and that would in fact be one of the. Yes, I could pull it off. It'd just be careful about it.
Well, of course, that's why I hired the Golden Vault.
Indeed.
I, of course, as well, do have skills with altering my appearance.
She looks a little amused. It's like, oh,
Yes, I help. Be a runt of a tiefling, of course. Do
Oh.
those exist?
tieflings come from all different species.
Perfect.
So a small tiefling wouldn't necessarily stand out. Although I don't know if they employ any at the casino.
One thing at a time. One at a time.
She reaches into her
How
bag.
do the pass card? How do these pass cards function?
As far as I know, they're enchanted to allow the holder to open up the doors without setting off the alarms. It's what the foreman told me. He helped install the security system as well. Him and the gnomes that burrowed out the cave. She points to a river, saying, "The cave is at the end of the river, the quote-unquote river Styx. Thus the theme of the casino. And if you're wondering how you're going to transport that much gold," she reaches into her bag and pulls out another bag. That is a very fancy velvet bag. And she says, "This is my very own personal bag of holding. You'll be able to put in items freely, but to withdraw them, you must know my password. It's my insurance that you won't run off with the gold yourself, you see."
Of course, but we're professionals. We would never.
You would never.
I would never.
Of course, anything past the 5,000, which is owed to me, then you can do what with you. You can do what you wish with it. Any
Thank you for
items
that.
or extra currency you find, you're free to have. I don't care. It's not the gold or the statue itself. It's just
It's the principle of the matter.
it's simply revenge, petty revenge, and embarrassment. That's why I want the statue stolen at the event. No use knocking out the winner of the tournament when he's returning to his home.
Oh, did you
I
want
want
the statue? You want the statue yourself?
Well, like I said, the statue isn't worth much, but the embarrassment Quentin will feel once it's stolen out from under his nose, that's what I'm after. And if he gives the statue away to the winner, then you steal it, then what's the point?
So he stores it under his nose. Very, very wise.
No, the statue is in the vault. She points to the vault in the upper corner. Although,
So we have
Quentin does have a quite prominent nose, I must say. You see, he was my gambling partner for many years. I met him on the gambling circuit. I actually beat him at a tournament he was sure to win. And after that, we became partners. But I fear he was playing the long con, because as soon as we got enough money to open up our casino, that was our dream, he ran off with the money. Several years later, he opened up the Afterlife Casino. You can see how he wronged me.
Yeah.
But
Kind of a creepy theme for a casino. Usually it's all bright lights and fun. I noticed there's a circus on here. Do you know if there's scheduled performances?
Fortunately, I haven't been able to grab a pamphlet. This is the first week that it has been opened. This tournament is like This is a part of the grand opening event over this weekend.
So if it fumbles, he won't look so good.
If we clear out the bank, as it were, then he won't have anything to pay out the winners. Hopefully it all crumbles beneath him. But I'm just after what I'm owed. But
All right.
yes, there is a viewing area for performances. I think they built areas for live animals, I believe. She points to the place backstage.
Well, you certainly hired the right company.
Oh, I know.
Sure, the
I
job is
was
done
an
satisfactory.
informant for the Golden Vault several years ago. So I know that you do good work. And I trust, despite being a little green, she eyes Ray, that you will not disappoint. So who is she handing the bag of holding to?
I think Krosna would feel the best at holding on to it because he feels like he's the most sane person here.
She hands you the
No
bag.
offense.
Right, you add the bag of holding. Just remember that while you can put items in, you cannot remove items.
It's a one-way bag of holding.
One-way bag of holding.
Question: what if I put my arm inside?
Oh, as long as you pull it out, I think it means
don't-
entirely.
Don't close the top.
Ah,
Good thing we got that cleared up before we left.
Yeah.
I will do my best, as I'm sure we all will.
And she will once again point to the map. The only known entrance that is easily accessible is the docks by the river here. Wouldn't recommend going through the waterfall. It's high up in the air. Despite the fact that you could fly, but be suspicious. Seeing a soaking wet Owlin.
Dry fast. I dry fast.
Security mirrored close by will be sure to catch you.
Perhaps.
I'm just making sure that you don't cheese the DM. That's all I'm doing. Although that is an option over there, if you want to risk it, I suppose. Any other questions? Although I'm afraid I think that's about all I know. She has security mirrors, doors that require the pass, and tiefling-only employees.
Do the employees leave their cards on the premises, or do they come home with them?
Well, that I don't know. But, of course, they'll all be working. So you're unlikely to run any on break, as it were.
Deadline was 2 days. Right?
Don't worry. I think I've got a good handle on the passes.
I think they leave the... If I have to imagine, they leave the cards at the... and on the premises.
It's like those punch in punch out cards from like the 40s.
No.
Well, thank you for the wine.
And the information
Yes.
helps with the prep.
Almost more.
By the way, I poisoned your wine.
Damn it!
Only I have the antidote, and once you retreat... No. Kidding.
You have 2 days to live.
Until only I have the antidote.
It's in the bag.
Is the password password?
The bag opens up. No. So
So-
you can open it up, no problem. But when you reach in, you don't feel anything. That might be in there beforehand. Don't drop your keys in there.
I don't think I have any to drop in there. Actually, he tests the bag by dropping like a ration down in there.
Well, I hope you don't get hungry, because I'm not telling you the password.
Oh, I've got plenty. I just put one. He reaches down, tries to find the ration in there, and it's not there.
Nope. It's just a normal. When you actually reach your hand in, it's just a normal bag. You feel the bottom of it. Now remember, 5,000 gold pieces. In the statuette, and as a reward, 100 gold a piece for you, if you return with the money and the statue.
Before they're given away.
Before they're giving it, well, let me just check the rules here.
What a feat to steal it from the winner. Did you say statue is in vault as well?
Yes, imagine that's where it is.
Not on display?
Well, I wouldn't know, would I?
I suppose not.
But yeah, she offers you 100 gold pieces if you return with the money and the statue. But anything extra you find there, you're free to keep.
We should best get to planning.
Indeed, indeed.
I would say probably the money is the more important thing. Like the statue is just kind of a cherry on top for her. So
Salt in the wound.
salt the wound.
Close
Yep.
to the knife.
Would you like to stay here to plan, or do you want to go?
Too many ears.
Yes. Let's find somewhere a bit more discreet.
But where would that be? Does anyone live nearby? Have any lodging?
In this
Or are we
town,
gonna have anything
no. It's like,
more
well,
private?
I suppose I can front you money for a room at the inn if you wish to
Be
spend
nice to
some
have
more time.
headquarters.
That would be mighty generous.
Leave.
All right, she
A going rate is includes expenses, right?
even persuasion check.
Can I put my hand on his shoulder and give him guidance?
I'm way up tall. I'm
He,
not.
he
I'm
already
way out.
he already said it.
Oh, heck yeah!
She hands you a few silver pieces. He goes, should be enough for a room at the inn. If you really do need to prepare.
Very well, thank you.
Consider
did-
this an investment in our guaranteed success.
Down.
Raises her glass. Sips it. Cheers.
I toast right back at her.
Cheers.
Alright, so you gulp, gulp,
Did
gulp,
I mishear, or did she say 2 days? We have 2 days to pull this off.
You have to.
Yeah.
2 days.
I-
Yeah.
After whatever the event is, the trophy gets handed out as well as
Got it.
money and stuff. So
Alright, so you do have some time to prepare.
Hmm.
I'm gonna give my ideas not in a character voice because it sounds like it would be too annoying to keep going. Well, so with as Tink as an artificer, where I jumped to straight was if we could get a hold of one of the key cards, I may be able to build a copy or two, and we could return it so that they don't know one's missing. Joey, does that sound like that would fly?
You would have to know the spell that would open, that's like associated with the spell on the door, like the exact security of it.
Okay, I can't just kind of
It's
like
probably something
copy paste.
it probably something you couldn't do like within this time. You would really have to, without knowing it, you would have to like really study it and
Okay.
dissect it and all that stuff. And
Well,
yeah, it's magical. It's not like
well, I was the duplicate magic item was the kind of infusion I was thinking of.
oh no. Well,
It might be a good idea if we had our own bag of holding to stuff things into.
in this
when we get to the
case,
vault.
you still have to know how to make it. So
Gotcha.
yeah.
That's gonna take longer than a few hours.
But that's
Wow,
kind
that
of the
wasn't a
idea,
big
though.
idea.
Yeah. Since it's not like a big magic item, it's this little like security
And-
thing.
Well, in that case, I will create us a bag of holding to use instead of the cursed one.
Well, I mean, we put the money and the statue in the bag. Anything else we need to take with us or want to take with us, we put in your bag of holding.
Put lots of trust in the tiefling. Perhaps we use our own.
I mean, if it's the gold and the statue, if she messed it up for herself, that's her.
I suppose that's true.
But there might be a lot of extra stuff in there that would be
Yes.
nice to put into.
That's why we're creating another bag of holding that we
Makes
put the stuff we want to take.
Makes sense. I can handle.
Joey, could you check your messages?
Sure.
So also, I kind of picture us in a room with this map spread out on a table, laid out, and Milton has been kind of fixing the map because the map's very, very rudimentary. He's got cartographer's tools and he has them out and kind of prettying up the map, sharpening corners, adding scale when needed. Nothing mechanical, Joey, just flavor.
he added the grid to it.
Start mapping out angles of the mirrors.
Oh, what are you doing?
cannot stand an ugly map. Pet peeve.
I see you. I see you're doing the angles on the mirrors. Do you happen to see any areas of coverage that they might have missed?
Hmm.
Ooh, a blind spot.
Yes, that's.
Joey, I'm obviously not doing anything like I don't know what they cover, but can I guess using cartographer tools where there might be gaps in coverage?
Yeah,
I mean, they're right there on the map.
give me invest uh no, investigation.
18.
Well, you know that this probably isn't 1-to-1. You don't know if the scale is right.
Mm-hmm.
She probably just like quickly drew the mirrors and the angle. You don't know quite how high they are. But you would think someone as clever as Quentin would want full of coverage as possible.
Mm-hmm. If there's a blind spot, he adds another mirror.
Ah, I see there is no mirror in the laundry or baths.
Oh, of course not. Would be inappropriate. Highly inappropriate.
Oh,
Or
they're.
maybe- Sorry.
They might be there, but they're not known.
The circus prep also has no mirror.
Oh, we could pretend to be new members of the circus, maybe.
Past many to get there.
I shall disguise myself as a horse.
Can you do that?
I'm sure I can find a costume.
Costume. It's less
Uh,
convincing than magic.
At my circus, we had a mermaid. Maybe something like that might even be easier.
You're halfway there.
I cannot change my legs.
Not with that attitude.
I'm sure we could figure out something.
I think I'll be able to get the some passes.
I could probably help with that if you need.
So we think I got pass for 2 and let ourselves in.
I don't think it's a password system.
No,
So
it's a
grab a pass or 2.
Ah.
Use them to let ourselves in.
And I think, Kronzar, if we can get you a pass, you can look like a tiefling. That might be just enough to avoid suspicion.
Yes. Maybe if we had a distraction at the same time of a
Yes?
particular kind.
Fire
someone-
always tends to distract well.
I was thinking more our less than stealthy companion here. Maybe raising a ruckus that he can't be a part of the circus of or something like that.
Who would that be? He's looking at the owl.
Very quiet. You'll never know I was here.
I was looking at you, my fine fishy fellow.
Oh! Well, yes, I suppose I could cause a ruckus.
How does everyone feel about maybe doing one look around first? And then setting up back here, and then maybe heading back out second
yeah.
time with a plan.
Yes. That I would suggest that if anyone scout, it'd be you and me, Pim.
All right.
Well, I think you should all go.
We definitely
Oh.
can do that.
So,
that's
would you?
so two people aren't, not doing anything. For
Yeah.
True. Okay. Yes. Oh yeah. Well, actually, you're right. We should all go. All of a sudden,
Pim,
I
I
can't
would
remember.
warn against snagging a pass while we are out this first time. I worry that
Agreed.
perfect.
We might have to wait until the day of the heist to get the passes.
Agreed. Has anyone thought of any way to disable these mirrors? I do not believe I have the ability.
I could smash them.
That could also be a good distraction. Ooh, perhaps anyone disguised as an employee could be leading. Our excuse to be back there would be to lead somebody to the cells. Caught a raucous party goer.
Dustin, what's your passive perception?
Passive perception.
Yeah.
15.
All right.
And I do have. Let's see. So hold on. Let me before I waste any spell slots. We're gonna have a day before we are gonna be doing this heist.
Yeah, so there's 2 days in it, so just be, because I imagine it wouldn't take us a full day just to do a quick walk around, so maybe we could leave the same night.
The tournament
what-
is going
going in-
on right now, basically.
Alright. Then
Yeah.
I will just tell you, not show
That's
you.
a
I
percent.
do have the
Maybe
same.
maybe at night it'll start tonight. But by the time you get there, it will have already started.
I do have the same
That's a
abilities as a
perception.
moonlighting waitress here to disguise myself. So I may be a bit below stature of your typical tiefling, but
You're an artificer too, so maybe it's
Oh.
like a hologram.
Quick question: with that passive perception check, was that enough
You-
that I may have twinged something, or
Don't you worry about it.
Don't worry. I'm sure he asked for
if there was,
no
if there was
reason.
some, if there was something to know, you'd know it. Perfect. Do you like the idea of an initial?
I was
Pacing.
about to say, Milton. Maybe you're since you're an artificer, maybe it's like a hologram that appears around you.
I like that.
You know,
like it.
holograms and
Of course. I
D&D.
mean, it's not magic; it's technology.
It's just
That
mirrors.
All right, so is everyone out up for a quick night out?
Ready to
Yes.
lose some money. Do you think our nice employer will front us some gambling money? No, that's not the push. Yeah, I think we want to check out.
How much money you guys have?
money do I have?
15 gold.
25 gold.
I've got 15 gold currently.
15 as well.
Remember, a gold is a lot, so you'll have enough to do some stuff.
Yes, I'm not.
As long as
I
we
am-
avoid the high rollers.
Yeah, just don't go to the high roller table. Maybe be careful of that.
Yeah.
But Verity's provided you with a carriage off to the docks where you'll go to the down the river whenever you're ready.
So yeah, yeah, I don't
That's
have
not-
any delay. I'm ready to get going and check out the
Yes.
joint.
Before we head out, though, no, never mind. I think we're fine.
Pim's ready to jump in the carriage as well. Yes.
Really for recon?
Yes.
Ooh, I'd wonder if they, we'll find out when we get there.
Yes, you don't know much about it till you go there.
Yeah.
In the carriage ride, I'm assuming we're jumping to that.
Yeah, you cut to a carriage where you're bouncing around. It's this old dirt road, not really well maintained.
So Pim is sitting across from Kronzar, and just quickly says, "Don't worry, I think we'll be okay. I really feel like I've been waiting a long time to get these passes." And then so she hands him the bag of holding he had.
Clever girl.
Milton gets a kick out of that.
I
And
didn't.
then and checks his pockets. Is Milton missing anything?
No, it was just the bag of holding. Don't worry,
Okay.
everyone. I just wanted to do that once. All right.
Well, you've proven
just
your
like-
worth. Not that you needed to, but
We have all proven our worth by being members of the Golden Vault.
Yes.
Higher amateurs.
The Golden Vault and righting wrongs.
So the Golden Vault.
A few miles out of town, you get to a heavily wooded area, and you see a freshly painted, lacquered sign declaring, "This way to the afterlife," which leads into the woods in a gaudy gold lettering. It's a very narrow path into the woods, and a person driving your carriage saying, "Well, here we are." She gestures to the little path, saying, "I'll be waiting nearby with the other guests. Where they're." He points to a clearing that has some other carriages waiting, because obviously there's other people at the casino too. Saying, "No, I'm hired for the full 2 days, so I'm at your disposal."
yes, I believe it's time we had an eyes on with our. Well, let's
Well-
see. I keep hearing good things about this casino. I'd love to see it for myself. Don't you agree, fellas?
Agreed.
Yes.
Well, it doesn't have much of a reputation yet. It's only been open a few days. But the Three Dragon Ante tournament, it's $5,000 in the $5,000 gold coins. Whew. Wouldn't mind that.
Indeed, that would fit. That would be quite the catch.
Actually,
I look
don't
over
remember
Ray to see
reading
he's
if
offended
they actually
by-
get the gold or just the statue for the tournament. I guess they get whatever winnings from the other participants. I don't know if they actually get a monetary reward from the house. I don't think that's how that usually works.
Well, they usually have like the chips and stuff out on the floor, and the vault holds all the money. So
Yeah.
when they get their winnings, hopefully the vault is empty.
Well, I just mean, like, I don't think the house provides them with a reward in these things. It's just wherever they win from the other players.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, typically you see, but it's funded by the other players doing a single flat rate buy-in.
Right. Yeah.
If it's anything like poker.
Yeah, because I
And
realize
so
that
all of that, all of their entry fees are in the vault, probably making up some of that
Yeah.
fine. I guess it's not 5,000 necessarily because
Yeah, because I think that's the amount need to be stolen. I just don't remember
Yeah.
reading what the payout is, but it's probably a lot.
Yeah.
So just really quickly, because I'm not overly sure, how much would be considered a fortune in gold?
Like 10 gold means you're well off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Thank
a
you.
fortune,
in
a
life.
fortune. Well, it's all weird in D&D, but
Well, like a night's stay is 2 silver. A full meal is a couple copper, stuff like that.
yeah, this reward of 150 gold means you're pretty good for a while.
Nice. All right, cool.
But adventurers, of course, need potions, which cost 50 gold apiece.
But they
So,
do
yeah.
save your life.
That's why I never bother with you stay at the inn, it costs 2 copper. It's like I'm not gonna here. Don't worry about that. But yeah, you're at the entrance to the wood. You kind of make your way down this this narrow path until you get to a dock. You see a blacked robed figure standing on the dock with a kind of a rickety next to a rickety little boat with another figure in it.
Hello. Pim just gives a jaunty wave.
Welcome to the afterlife. Are you ready for your journey down the river Styx?
For a name tag, say Sharon, Karen, however you say it. Sharon.
Charon.
Yeah, there you go.
Actually, the person in the boat has that tag.
I do not see any sticks in the river.
Funny. Please keep all hands and arms in the boat at all times. We are not liable for any lost limbs and or life if you fall
And or-
over.
And our memories.
He looks confused, saying, "I just work here. I have a script."
I'm sitting in the edge, and all my arms and legs are in the boat, but one of my wings is just kind of hanging over the edge, just a little.
He goes, "Have a good time."
Plan to.
Well, I have a page here.
Creepy.
Looks photoshopped.
Pretty sure this is CG, which looks weird in a D&D book. I admit, I'm used to these hand drawn images. But the farrier ably navigates your boat downriver and into an underground channel. As the cave mouth swallows you, you hear music over the echo of distant waterfalls. Of a distant waterfall. The cave ceiling rises high above your heads, and dancing lights bob around hanging stalactites. The river winds through the casino floor, splitting the cavernous chamber in two, and passing under arched stone bridges at various points. Card tables and other gambling stations surrounded by chattering patrons fill the open space. A cheer rises from deeper in the cavern, which is decorated to suggest excitement, opportunity, and excess. The farrier steers your boat towards the left bank, and your boat rocks as it bumps into a wooden dock. The farrier then raises one hand, gesturing to the glittering sights before you, and notes in a deep, raspy voice, "Welcome to the afterlife. Temptation awaits."
All right. Thank you. And another jaunty wave before she hops off the boat.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. Very nice ride.
You're greeted by some
I
tieflings at the dock.
I give our boatman 2 copper as a tip.
Takes it, puts it in a pocket. He says, "You get inspiration."
Oh,
He gets some give yourself inspiration.
will do.
That's actually in the book. It says
Oh,
if
is it?
If you do that, it only works
Is it-
once.
Does it say 2 copper? Because I was trying to be
Yep.
a little cheeky with the sticks.
Yep.
Okay.
Everybody just runs back and starts throwing chips at him.
Yeah.
No, I recognize that's a one-time only thing.
Wow.
All right. So does everyone have vision?
Yes.
Yes.
Night vision?
No, I just can you see the
Oh, okay.
can you see the board? Should be able to.
Yes.
So is the river here like pools, or is it a tunnel? Like
This
under
is the actual river just continues on through the cavern, presumably to the waterfall on the other side.
Okay, I understand now.
So it's over the sounds of all the patrons and the music and and the cheering is also the sound of a river.
Look, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I like that.
I dig that.
So, an attendant, as she helps you out of the boat. So, whenever you see any employees, remember that they are tieflings, even though the tokens just show regular people. Or they show humans, I should say.
Got it.
But attendant helps you out and gestures to a sign saying, just remember to, while in the afterlife, to abide by the rules. And he points to a sign that says, stay out of the river Styx. Don't cheat. Cheaters never prosper. Don't accost or threaten other patrons or the staff. Keep your weapons hidden or stealthed at all times. Only employees may pass through the green trim doors. And remember, win, win, win.
I like that last part.
What happens if you don't?
Well, that's bad luck on you, friend. But the assistant gestures to to the left here to some cashiers, saying, if you wish to exchange your coin for casino chips, you can do so there. Although if you're just want to play the copper slots or the low stake games, then the chips are for silver and gold only.
How many chips can I get for per gold?
1 gold chip. Doesn't actually have any rules. Just use your gold as you would chips, I assume.
All right.
But it's up to you. Up to you if you want to do all your gold or only some. Just make note of how much you got.
So I assume there's like a cash table where you can like break down your gold to a certain amount of silvers or coppers.
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
need to, and
Over
then
here,
convert. Okay, so just be awesome.
One of the cashiers saying, interested in some tokens.
Yes. Could you turn one of my gold let's see here. Here, 2 gold chips and let's see, what was that? How many?
So it's a 10 gold to or 10 silver to a gold, 10 copper to a silver.
Yeah. So give me 2 gold chips, 10 silver, and 200 copper.
You hand over the money, and
Yeah.
they place the stack onto the table, and this rune lights up under it, underneath it. And then they take a hand and they push the stack of coins into the rune, and then with a couple of hand gestures, she rises it back up. And in its place are thin wooden tokens. And she says, "Here you are."
All right. Thank you very much. And I slide those into my inventory and not the bag of holding.
Whoops.
You see on the golden ships, It's stamped on each side by the casino's emblem, a golden pitchfork. So for this purpose, I'm just let you not worry too much about the chips and just use your gold and silver as you want. Assuming that unless you make a daring escape, you're gonna exchange your coins out before you leave. But I guess you should make note of it in case you don't have a chance to.
You never know what's gonna happen.
Yep.
Yes, I guess what I want to kind of tell you my main objectives during this trip, Joey. What I'm looking out for, I want to see if I can tell if the guards are armed, or I may not be able to tell if it's concealed. I'm kind of looking for patterns in security patrol, and I am trying to verify if the mirrors align with what the map says. Those are my 3 objectives for this trip.
Well, you do have a handout if you look in your player handout section, so you can pull up the map whenever you want to.
Okay.
You do notice above the cashier table right here is one of the mirrors, and it is on near the ceiling, pointing down.
Perfect.
It's a very large mirror.
Uh-huh.
So it's slightly curved, so you know that it probably has a good view.
Now, quizzing Joey,
fish
is it
idea.
concave or convex?
Oh, I don't know.
I always forget which one's which.
I think convex is outward, right?
Yeah, that's what
convex
I think.
convex
Yeah.
is convex
It's
is outward,
concave
concave is
caves in.
inward.
Okay.
Because it caves in.
That's
Perfect.
how I remember it.
But we are in a concave.
We are in
Oh
a
my
concave.
goodness.
Well, hopefully
Concave.
we don't become it doesn't become a con.
Security mirrors are 12 feet off the floor, approximately, and that you see. Right, so immediately around you, you notice there are signs that indicate like different parts of the casino. Right above you, to the north, it says a sign that says DIS, D-I-S, and it's a row of copper slots, copper slot machines. To the east, you see Avernus, where you see 3 dragon ante tables. There's some more cashier booths. And a small bar. And a little further to the north, near the middle here, you see a sign that says Minaros. Which is a racing track. Which I don't see on the map, but it says on the thing. They're racing rats.
Oh, I really hope Rat King's the one in charge.
So if you need any, if you have any questions about the casino, then please let us know, and we'll be happy to direct you to anywhere you want. And the casino is quite busy, so imagine patrons everywhere in here. See if I can put some. I tried to look for like crowd sound effects, but they weren't very exciting. But we'll just do this one again. But Milton, you were looking for security guards.
Yeah, so that's right. Looking to see what kind of security they had. Not just the attendants, but more like
Give me investigation. Well, you can tell fairly easy, but give me investigation. 13. As you wander around the casino, again, they stand out because they're big buff tieflings.
Right, okay.
You see 5 security guards wandering around, and their position on the map don't take literally, but just know that there'll almost always be one patrolling an area,
Okay.
and other ones aren't too far behind. But you do see 5 of them.
Is it these gold cloak guys?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forget you can't see the names, but yeah.
With a 13, am I able to see any visible weapons on them?
Oh, they are armed. Yep.
Okay. And are they all armed with the same weapon, or do I see kind of varied weapons among them?
You see, they're all armed with a crossbow and a mace.
Alright. I don't notice any magic wands or anything, or spellcasting focuses hanging from any of their belts or anything like that.
Nope, not necessarily. They all seem to be martial types.
Perfect. Well, that's wonderful.
But you will be able to, if you wish, play some games. You have the copper slots, 3 dragon ante, and there are some tables of a local favorite called Life and Death.
Is Kronzar is curious about life and death?
Aren't we all?
Indeed, indeed. He pulls up to one of these tables and sees what the deal is.
Deal.
Alright, so you can go up to Dis. Or this area here. They have some tables set up. Alright, Life and Death.
Enjoy real quick before you get started. When I come up to this door, it looks like the way the light is, I can see like through it a little bit. Am I supposed to be able to do that?
Oh, you're kidding me, they don't have doors.
Well, that's gonna make this job real easy.
The other map didn't have doors either. Hold on.
I can just pretend.
I was going to
we
draw
know.
some quick lines
Okay.
here, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Wait, where's Dis again?
Just nuts.
Next to okay, that's better.
Ugh.
I knew it was coming.
Got him.
I knew it.
It's the area right above you, where you are. Yeah, for some reason the other map, even though it had secret doors, didn't actually have doors on the map. I don't know if that was an oversight or what.
Too funny.
Pim might hang around Ray because Ray is large enough that she almost naturally is hidden when she's with
That's
him.
awesome.
draw eyes away from her.
Okay, sorry. Right, Life and
What a
Death.
popular place.
Anyone else joining whatever Dustin's name is, Kronzar?
Krosnar.
Yeah,
Krosnar.
I'm gonna keep looking around, and I won't go into. I'll stay in all the public areas before we get in.
Right,
He's
so in this game you play against the house. So there's a few other patrons sitting next to you. I don't see what the. Okay, you do one silver or 1 copper, 5 copper, 1 silver, 1 gold, or 10 gold is the buy-in.
Wow.
So which table do you go to, or what do you offer?
What do you mean? I'm sorry.
How much you want to bet?
1 copper, 5 copper, 1 silver, 1 gold, or 10 gold for your buy-in. This is a gambling game, so you have to
Okay,
Pony up.
we'll go 10 copper
10 copper.
just to see what the game is like.
Right. So there's a tiefling. This one's wearing a kind of like an over-exaggerated devil mask. He goes, "Life and death, you in?
That I am? Aren't we all in that gang?
Aren't we all? Familiar with the rules?"
I am not. Would you care to enlighten me?
Says, "Solid roll of the dice. Get higher than the house, then you win. Simple enough. However, if you win, you can risk war. You can double your earnings. Succeed then, you can push your luck. Win even more." Or lose just as much.
Indeed. Now let's try this out then.
Alright. Alright, so you put up 10 copper.
Yep. 10 copper chips. I've already got it noted on mine.
Saying the pay will, the house will equal the bet. So roll me just a straight up d20.
$18.
House rolls 19. Sorry, friend. He takes the 10 copper pieces. Or the 10 copper, this is this case are pieces, I said, so.
Yeah. Well,
Try
there
again.
we go. Why not?
Right.
Well, I put forward another 10 copper.
10 copper. Roll me d20. Oh, bad beginner's luck, friend. Takes the 10
Yes,
copper.
yes. Yeah, what no? Third time's a charm, they say.
Third time's a charm. I like your spirit. Roll me another d20. Right, rolls a 15. Rolls a 13. Says, there we go. Third time is a charm.
Indeed, indeed.
And he puts down 10 copper pieces. Want to try your luck?
Sure, why not? I pretty much know what's going to happen, but
Oh, hold on. It says if a player ties with the house. Okay, so it's not every time.
what?
Alright, so you get 10 gold pieces. Not 10 copper pieces.
I liked your first answer better.
Yeah. I was saying I was mistaken with the rules. It's not if you have the chance to. If you roll the same number, then you get to go to war.
Okay. Do I just get 10 back?
Get 10 back. And you keep the 10 that you bet.
Oh. So I'm back. Well, then I'm back to where I was.
Not quite. You lost twice before then.
Yep. Let's up the ante a little bit, see what happens. And puts down a silver chip.
Ooh. High roller. Alright, 1 silver. Roll d20. Alright, 19 hands you a silver. Simple
Very
game.
nice, very. Yes.
Woo!
Right, as you are gambling your life savings away.
I'm not even. It's not even a dip in what I have.
I'm kidding. What's everyone else looking at?
So I can tell you that Milton did kind of park himself at this bar. He did order himself an ale, so however much that is, let me know. Probably real expensive here.
At least 3 times the price of a regular ale.
Jeez, and half as good.
See what they have to
Doesn't
offer
even
here.
come with a little umbrella.
Yeah, let me know how much it is. But basically, what I'm doing is I'm kind of relaxing at this couch or this chair, and I'm trying to see if there's any discernible pattern to, if I know if while I'm here I see a shift change or any guards go from anywhere through this door that look and different ones come out. Basically, I'm just trying to check
Okay.
shift patterns if I can.
All right, so you're at a bar called the Bar Malbolge. Probably a place in the Nine Hills that I'm not familiar with.
Can you type it down?
Sure.
I think Malbolgia is a type of devil.
Oh, maybe. Serves you a bitter ale called a brimstone gulp, served in a copper flagon embossed with prancing imps.
It is the name of the 6th layer.
6th layer. Someone sitting here. You do notice the security mirror to the north here, right next to an employee-only door, which
Yep.
I think you can still see through.
I'm choosing not to.
The security guards don't seem to be moving through the any of these doors because they're patrolling the.
Yeah, I was afraid of that. It's not like we're here for 10 hours.
Occasionally, you do see a waiter or servant. No real pattern, but occasionally you do see one walk through the door, and they just simply walk up to it and open it.
Okay. Oh, do I see them swipe a card or anything, or do they just
They just
walk up?
reach out, open it.
Okay.
They look both ways, and they very secretly open. No.
Is someone else on this job already? Okay. Is someone else?
So, Tim's with Ray, and
Yeah. I moved north. He is interested in seeing what the circus is like. Little Pim, have you ever been to a circus?
oh, believe it or not, Ray, I was part of a circus.
Really?
That was a different life, though. I go back sometimes, but yeah. Are there anything maybe I could help you with?
So you do look through the door here. Circus is not happening. There is a schedule. You see that it'll probably happen in the next couple hours. When you peer in, the security guard that's walking by kind of notices you and says, the show's the show's in 2 hours. Nothing to see there. We'll let the
yes.
public in closer to showtime.
Thank you, Mr. Security Guard.
Thank you.
We would definitely not want to go anywhere weren't allowed.
So well, you're not necessarily not allowed in there. It's just that there's the show isn't happening for a couple of hours. So he says, "Since I see you're one for rules," he gestures to one of the green trim doors, saying, "Stay away from those."
Of course. The sign said so.
The sign is always right. I can tell by your fishbowl you're a man of your nature. A man of your word.
And how?
Yes, because that makes all the sense. Gives a little salute. And he tinks his hand against the glass.
I can tell. I can tell by your. I'm trying to do a Fishburne impression. Hey Peter. I can tell by your fishbowl. You're a man of conviction. That's all I've got. Bye.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's all coming together.
It's all coming together. You do see Ray and Pim large open area to your right here. Seems where a lot of commotion is coming from.
Yeah, I see a table with a couple guys at it.
Yeah, you see a little gnome walk out. Black hair, pointed mustache, like a twirly mustache, a pointed beard, like dressed in a very almost like a costume, like Halloween costume, like devil attire, but not as cheesy. But you hear him say, "Scott, we got some winners here tonight, I think. Enjoy the tournament." He takes a cane, kind of twirls it around, and he takes a step out, talks to one of the security guards. He goes, "Make sure everyone's having a good time. We want this night to go perfectly, you hear me?" It's like, yes, boss. Very good, very good. You're doing a great job. And he says, what was your name again? That's right, Robert. Love to have you here, Robert. Call you Bob? Of course I can't. You're Robert. So yes, sir, Mr. Toggle Pocket. And the gnome starts to walk to one of the bridges to cross the way, greeting patrons as he walks by, saying, "How you doing? How you doing? Don't spend too much." I'm just kidding.
Pim tugs on Ray's arm and says, I think that's Quinn, the person that stole the money."
Oh. How can you tell?
The security guard called him boss, and then the
Told his
security
name.
guard also gave him his name, but I believe we were told earlier.
Those would be good indicators.
Don't forget he had quite the mustache and a cane.
And it was twirly.
But at this point, he kind of crosses the casino floor, enters this door right here, walks through.
One thing Pim's trying to keep an eye out for is, and I think it's the same thing Milton was looking for, is if anyone is ever moving the pass. We're not sure if it's a card or if it's something else yet, but if there's something that's being moved around that could be identified as a card.
Yeah.
If you want to give me an investigation, investigation, to see if there's any special hand movements as he walks through.
All right, this is, let's do it.
7. Just as he's about to do it, like someone walks by, and you can tell he opened the door, but you don't know if there's any special hand movements or anything.
Ah, shoot. Ray, have you been able to see anything in anyone's hands? Or pockets, or other?
Yes. Those men over there have cards.
Oh, sorry, Ray. I meant something that might be more like the pass to get us into different places, not something to play the games.
Oh, yes. No.
As you do gesture that way, you can tell that that this is where the tournament is being held. And by the way, you are in a location called... it's this Waterfall Overlook. The casino floor ends where the river spills over the edge of a cliff into a much larger body of water. The waterfall is thunderous, drowning out the noises of the casino. Above the waterfall is a stone overlook bounded by 3 foot high railings. So it's a good spot not to be heard.
Thank you.
What?
I said. But yeah, as you did that, how about Milton or Kronzar?
I think Krosnar's trying to figure out if he should keep doing this game or move on to just...
Sir, you've been here for an hour.
And I seem to have just come up even. Yes, yes. Maybe it
Again,
is
you
time
have
to move on.
lost 20 silver pieces. Oh, that's right. You bet a silver last time. Sorry. Yeah.
Yes.
Be no good at math.
I did already walk around where I was able to get to and checked and verified all the mirrors and didn't see any extras, so I'm good on that.
Alright.
Yeah, I believe I've gotten with this initial visit for Milton, so I think I might as well play some slots.
I just realized you were betting 10 copper, and that's basically a silver.
Yeah.
Maybe I misread what it said, but it's 1 copper, 5 copper, but it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna play these copper slots. I'm gonna play them 10 times. How do you play the slots?
All right, so you head down to the slots. You see a sign that says "Tricky Devils."
Ooh.
Player inserts between 1 and 9 copper coins. Machine slots.
Okay.
This is basically a slot machine. You're gonna roll
Okay.
You're gonna roll a certain number of dice, and the numbers that match are either 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, or 5 of a kind.
Okay.
So
So
you see this like clockwork machine, and like you're very, like, as an artificer, you're like, oh, this is a very sophisticated piece of technology. You see these little reels with like different creatures on it, different fancy creatures, and then a pitchfork, a little devil holding a pitchfork that you pull down whenever you're ready for it to spin.
do I see it quickly any way to, trick it and with my mechanical mind?
Well, it says 6 golden infernal runes are painted on each of the reels.
Yeah.
So you want to look inside it.
No. I guess that's a good point. No, I do not.
You're like investigating, and you see a security guard walk by and says like, "Having fun, sir?"
It's an impressive piece of machinery. And then I pull the slot to make sure so he knows that I'm sitting here playing.
All right, how many copper you put in? You see a bunch of old ladies around these, mostly putting pieces of copper in.
Wonderful. Fit right in. I'm gonna slap 5 in there for my
Right.
first roll.
All right, so roll me 5d6.
Z6. All right, 2, 2, 3, 1, 3.
You hear a sound go womp womp. Try again.
Boo! I'm gonna do it again.
All right, five copper.
Yeah, it's gonna be 5 copper again. 3, 2,
Womp
1.
womp. Try again.
All right, let me just keep a tally mark. That was 1 I already took out, 1 I need to take out. Man, it's addictive. How about this? 1, 1, 1. There's 3 1s in there.
Ding 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 ding. You're a winner. And 5 copper pieces pour out.
And then remove, and then add 5 back. Well, that was anticlimactic. And then I do it again.
One single
And then
One single firework pops up. He goes boom.
And then do it one more time. 3, 4, 6. If we're looking for 3s of a kind, nothing.
Yeah.
And then it
Womp
kind of
womp.
fades out on Milton as he
Yeah.
keeps doing it.
See, there must be a pattern to this, and I shall solve it. Kronzar, what were you doing?
Krasner was looking at the poker game, seeing if he could pull up into one of those.
The 3-dragon ante?
Yes.
Alright.
Pim and Ray might have seen him walk over there.
Yeah, if you
Or
want
is
to
that-
if you want to join them.
Yes. I think I will. Wait, where are they?
Do any of you own a 3-dragon anti card deck in real life?
Oh.
No.
No.
Unfortunately, then we'll have to use dice. Alright,
That
so
sounds like something that
3 of you
Mark
are
would have.
involved. Someone roll me a d3.
All right. Roll a D3. You said.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or D6.
Here.
All right, Pim, you are the dealer.
What?
You're the dealer.
Okay.
I'm just reading the rules.
All right. I'm gonna learn them really fast.
Yeah, I'm not much of a. This was actually like almost like a betting game. I'm not too familiar with these. All right, everyone put down their opening bet.
I put down 10 copper.
Tim, you're probably not the literal dealer.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if you play poker, but like
This is more, I guess, if you're playing with cards.
Yeah.
I guess.
okay.
But you're not playing it through Dragon Ante. You're not playing against the house. You're playing against each other.
Oh. Okay. And does it rotate around during rounds?
Maybe, I don't know.
It sounds like it probably does.
Three Dragon Ante is a card game. If you own actual if you own actual deck, you can play for real. Otherwise, adjudicate the outcome of Three Dragon Ante game using D12s in the following rules. Doesn't say anything about playing against the house or anything. So, everyone put up your bets.
I'll put up 10 copper.
I will match the 10 copper. But should we all sit around a table in the room?
Yeah, you find a table.
Where'd you go?
What about Ray?
He will match.
Match, right.
Now I gotta keep an eye on my inventory to make sure I'm
Each
not making up
roll.
money.
Everyone roll. Okay, so you have to do this in private.
Okay.
So maybe go to Google.
Yep.
And roll 5d12s and mark down your numbers.
Okay.
From the list on the left, if you hit the dice one, click GM, and then anything that you roll in that little window will only be seen by you and the DM.
Okay, yeah. So
No kidding.
Yep.
All right, so click that, and then roll 5d12s. But you can see what you rolled, though, right, everyone? To
Yes.
me? Okay.
Yeah.
It just says it's a privately messaged to you, Joey.
Yep. Starting to the left of the dealer and counting clockwise, each participant reveals one of their die rolls. This step is repeated twice more on the second and third round. Each participant can raise their bet before revealing their next die roll. The other participants each have three options: match the bet, raise the bet, which all participants must match that bet, or fold, forfeiting any bet they've placed and dropping out of the game. You're looking for the highest total number will be the winner.
I have a 10.
So
So everyone reveals. Brice is the card guy. Too bad he's not here. Everyone reveal one of their dice to everyone else. You don't have to type it. Just say it. Or you can type it if you want, or if you want to keep track.
Yeah, let's keep track. Type it and say it, just to keep track.
Him shows a 4.
Right, Ray 10, Pim 4,
And I
Kronzar
saw
6.
6.
Right, so now you decide if you want to raise or fold before revealing another die.
I raised 10.
Pim reluctantly also follows the ante.
Ray follows as well.
Right, reveal one more die.
He reveals another. I reveal another 6.
Kronzar is at 16. Pim's at 14.
I have an 8.
Ray's at 18. All right. Do you raise or fold or match?
I'm going to match.
Wait, I think the dealer does it first. Is that?
Okay.
Hold on.
So Pim will raise it another.
Okay, so technically we're supposed to go in a certain order, but
Okay.
you know who cares for this one?
Yeah, I mean this is a test round.
Yeah.
So Pim is gonna raise it 5 copper.
So
Ray will match. So that's 25 each so far.
okay. I will also match.
Right. Reveal one more die.
Pim shows an 11.
Grosnor shows a 12.
All right. Who has the highest
9.
number? It's your dice rolls. You have to be keeping track. Sorry.
So wait, so is it the overall what we actually rolled, or is it based off of the numbers that we
The
revealed?
numbers that you revealed were adding up.
So that's the stuff that'll make it so you win or not, or is it the entire roll that you had?
It's the 3 dice that you revealed,
Okay.
I think.
I would.
Okay.
If it was
Okay. Sorry.
roll-
It is everything.
Yeah, because I think the intention is to bluff.
Yeah,
the
to
other
bluff.
players into
Yeah.
thinking that you rolled low.
So Pim,
Uh,
with a 44, you're the winner.
Ooh,
Congratulations.
thank you.
I'm learning.
You can do it.
I have enjoyed this, though I do not know what we are doing.
I just saw people putting down coins, so I did the same. So
That's literally what he did.
everyone loses 25 copper, but Pim will gain 50.
Yay! Thank you for the game. She gives a handshake, and then whispers to them, "Look, we're blending in perfectly."
Indeed.
No one suspects a thing.
Is there any conversations that we can hear from while we're playing our game of the tables around us? Sort of why I picked that table is there's 2 on either
Yeah.
side.
They're mostly
Right.
just patrons enjoying themselves. But you do see a human man. Hold on. You see 2 dwarfs, a man and a woman.
How can you tell?
In the well, good point. You can tell because one of them calls the other sister.
Ah.
She keeps on going all in on her bets, and the other one's like nervously going here, saying it's like Lorna, if you lose this, you're gonna lose our savings. And she goes, "Yeah, we're going all in, baby, all in." And he's like looking more and more nervous. It's like, oh, geez, I'm gonna fold. But that's kind of going on the table next to you, making quite the ruckus. But she seems to be doing well.
Good for her.
Yes.
Meanwhile, Milton, kind of next to you, you see another dwarf. A little, like a kind of a, almost, dare I say, a nerd type. Also inspecting the machines and going, I think I figured out the pattern to this. And he pulls the pitchfork again and he goes, yes, it's all coming together. I think I've cracked the algorithm. That was next to you, Milton.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was me. I wasn't paying attention
Yeah.
to you at all. He said he cracked the
Yeah,
algorithm.
he thinks he cracked the algorithm.
Okay, I am incredibly interested. And does he start winning more?
He goes, if my calculations are correct, then in my next roll, I'll get, what was it? It was a 6, 5d6. I'm gonna get 5 of a kind.
Hmm?
He puts
All right.
in the maximum amount, and he rolls 3 of a kind.
Ah,
He gets some payout, and he goes, "Oh, perhaps I forgot to carry the 2," and he starts like put some money in his pocket. Have you? He kind of notices you've been doing the same. He's like, "Have you figured out the pattern?"
undiscernible. Some sort of.
There's always a pattern. There has to be a pattern.
That's why I'm here. I've not figured it out yet.
There's one thing I
Kronzar
learned.
overhears that.
If there's one thing I learned at my time at Quandrix College is that there's a pattern in all of life, including this clockwork contraption.
Yes, but what if they have it set up that if someone figures out the pattern changes?
A quantum pattern.
Quantum pattern. A pattern within a pattern. This requires more research. He pulls pulls it again. And he's
Oh,
like,
well.
goes, It's like, oh. This changes everything, though. I swear if I hit the big time, it's like, I'll let you in on my secret. He starts pulling it over, like, rapidly. Alright, but you spend some time at the casino playing your games.
Yeah.
Pim would like to watch the circus if that's possible.
Alright. You make your way after a couple hours, if you're not going to do anything of note before that time.
And just observe the people around us, see
Yeah.
if there's anything of major interest.
Yes, so Ray, you're in kind of the high stakes room where the tournament's taking place, where your token is now. And you see these high rollers, people in the tournament, like very serious 3 ante stuff going on. There's commentators, and you see all types here. But you do notice one thing you maybe weren't expecting. There is one security guard over here, and next to him in a glass container is the statuette. It is not in the safe.
Very interesting. Though I do not see his nose.
But there is a security guard, unmoving, looking like, standing guard over the statuette.
Okay.
But you do see a few curious patrons, like, looking at it. And you hear a guard, it's like, you can look, but don't touch. But a couple hours, the circus begins. Yay! Yay! The Cirque Maladomini. It's an hour-long performance that occurs once every 4 hours. Each show presents a mix of tiefling acrobats and trained animals. In this case, you do see a number of baboons and a lion doing tricks. And there's a tiefling with a banjo playing music as the show starts. The star of the show is a trained lion named Emrys, which leaps through flaming hoops on command.
Pim is just gonna keep an eye out for like the doors that they're entering and exiting out of.
Yeah, you see, like, when they bring out the animals, they come out a door like that's in between the that's like below the stairs, like a stadium. You would.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
and there's a door that leads, a doorless tunnel that leads underneath the stage. Through like a
And,
little twisting tunnel.
What are the ceilings like in this place? Are they really high ceilings?
Fairly high ceilings, but you can tell that they're smooth,
Okay.
but almost artificially made to look natural.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it is like actual stone, but it's not quite natural. It's like there's artificiality to it, like it's been crafted that way.
Okay.
Some kind of uncanny valley, but a ceiling.
Yeah. But a ceiling nonetheless.
Oh, then Pim's gonna sit over so she can see into that tunnel.
Alright, yeah, so you position yourself, like, just at the right angle.
Mm-hmm.
And you see, like, when they bring out, when the tiefling performers, like, bring out the lion, like, you see them, like, kind of turn a little corner, so you can't tell exactly where they came from, necessarily. But they come out near the end of the show, and, they start doing his fire hoop tricks as everyone like watches in amazement at what this lion can do. It's like ooh ah.
And there's barriers to keep the audience from the performance.
I don't know.
I mean, maybe not. Because I know some circuses that there aren't any barriers.
There's
just
a 10-foot deep depression, so it's below you 10 feet. So,
okay, cool.
I mean, there might be a guardrail or something so people won't fall in, but yeah.
And then just over the tunnels specifically, is there, essentially, as if she were to sneak over and then jump down, it would just be, like she wouldn't have to get over a large railing or anything?
No. You could do so pretty easily.
Okay. So if there was perhaps a distraction at another time, I don't know if this is, and again, she doesn't know if that's somewhere else in there. It might be going towards employee, because if I look at the map...
Oh, is there another door that's not there?
Yeah, because I'm trying to think, because that goes into the prep for the animals, which is connected to all the employee-only sections. But it does look like there might be a card.
Yeah, let's just say you can just see like the green trim of the door, so you know it is an employees-only door.
Okay. But still, somewhere else to get into that might be easy to sneak into. Again, there would have to be a pretty big distraction, but possible. All right, cool.
Let's say after the circus, you all meet up again by the waterfall. You kind of like talk about what you've learned.
I don't want to talk too loudly.
Yes.
Well, you talk normally, and it's a loud waterfall, so no one can hear you.
Okay.
Well, I learned maybe don't play the games. They all seem to be not in your favor.
House always wins.
Yeah.
Well, that explains why I won that one time.
It's my first time too. It was so easy. This is what gambling is like. Always winning.
Well, the sign said we were supposed to.
At least win 3 times.
I won.
But,
I've won once.
I've won once.
We have so much in common.
I noticed that there is an entrance in the circus area that I believe goes back into the employee section, which would then lead to the vault. They still have one of those card passes I'd need to get through, but maybe if we're able to get in one way, I could run through the tunnels and sneak in there, but I'd need a card first. But it's one more entrance into where the vault is.
Maybe that one is less guarded, or maybe less watched as it is with the animals. Maybe
There's
they
probably-
It is underground, not underground, but it is below the stadium, so there is no,
Right.
as far as you know, there is no mirror. Now, may see you going in there, but like going underneath it, but
It definitely wouldn't be something you could just walk into. I'm pretty sure they'd try to make sure anyone didn't accidentally jump in the lion pit. So something else would have to be going on.
I did
keeping
notice
everybody-
there's a little blood stain on the map.
Oh, where the lion is?
Yeah,
Not
Oh
sure
yeah,
if
I see
there
a
would
little
be.
red splotch.
I just want to look at it really quick.
you see that?
Oh yeah, there is. That's great.
No animals were harmed during this production. You can't
Just
say the same
humanoids.
about the audience.
The first night, it's like a performer just got maimed.
Don't worry, we had potions on hand.
Seems a self-correcting problem, so still maybe less guards there.
I found the trophy. It is not within the safe.
Oh,
Good
It
to
is
know.
on display near the games.
Where the
Tournament
tournament's being
room?
held, yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
It is guarded.
Seems our intel was not 100% accurate. Although she did say she didn't know. Still annoying.
I also saw no nose. She said it was under his nose.
oh, remember we did see him.
Ah, yes. We saw the scoundrel himself.
Interesting.
Bryn, and I forget the last name, was pretty long.
Toggle pocket.
Is it Hockle Pocket?
Toggle.
So normal.
Well, let me double check. See, I got it wrong before. Toggle pocket. Yep.
Okay, Toggle Pocket.
Quentin Toggle pocket. A very gnomish name.
He seemed like a nice enough fellow. If you didn't know any better, he just seemed like he wanted to make sure everyone was having fun. While guising the fact he just wants everyone's money.
All about the dollars, the gold.
Indeed.
I did not, after our studying here, I did not see any cause for any more sophisticated plan than break in and collect.
Yeah.
Has anybody figured out where the passes are on their person? If it is,
They do not require to take them out to walk through the door, so unknown. That's something you are able to determine when you try to snag one.
If they do not touch them, they may not notice they are gone.
I think they will notice when they walk face first into a door.
Yes, we may have to detain someone who has a card, and so they don't, set off an alarm that they.
I think it would cause less alarm for them to assume they lost it.
I can't see where I'm. If I can't see where I'm grabbing, I might accidentally grab the wrong thing. Mostly their person.
Just bonus. Grab. Make sure it's gold, if not card.
Krosnar, if we were to, say, have somebody take an extended break, would you be able to take their likeness?
Does it work that way?
Before you answer that, I would say since you've been here a while. You've been searching. At some point, you probably saw a employee, like, from a pocket, almost like a land, or like underneath their cloaks, almost like a lanyard.
Okay, I thank you, because I would say, that was my big thing is watching employees.
It's something you'll be able to steal potentially.
Okay.
So
Like some waiting staff or something in a rush. And
you've seen at some point every employee. You've seen hints of this green metal card on their person.
Perfect. Okay, I passed those locations on to Pen.
Huh, makes things much easier. But still, Krasnar, if somebody were to be on a break, would you be able to impersonate them?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, some ideas. But,
Where would we hold a person on their extended break?
oh, that actually would be an interesting question. Is there, I guess they all have their employee lounge and everything. There's no, you know how sometimes, like, employees are just, like, smoking or something?
Yeah.
In, like, the corner? Because there's the employee lounge, I feel like that covers...
All employees on the floor are busy. No one's slouching. In fact, at one point you see someone slacking off, and Quentin came by, and it's like, no slacking off.
Cool, okay. Alright, I think... Him... Oh, if Ray could show Pim and everyone where the statue is specifically? Because I know you said it was in the tournament room, but...
Yeah, he only has to take a few steps towards the water south, and it's right visible on the, down there on a pedestal.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yeah, it's on display, so it's not hard to miss.
Right, so since some time has passed, it's like kind of in between rounds of the tournament, so the people aren't playing at the moment. A few of them look dejected as they stomp out, can't believing that they lost. But this area of the casino is called Cania. Steps lead into a sunken floor of a gambling haven rigged with pillars of black basalt. 7 3-dragon antetables take up the floor space. A 3-foot-high shelf carved into the far wall bears a glass case, displayed in which is a gold statuette of a winged devil. Standing next to the display case is a tiefling security guard. You notice that this is a 50 gold buy-in area.
Oh, wow.
Well, that's a little too rich for my blood.
Well, we never even checked the spa and the baths.
And there's a big banner that says the Grand Minaros Invitational.
Oh, so you have to be invited.
Yeah, you can't enter the tournament, but you can play the high stakes tables if you have the gold.
I guess some areas that I'm curious about are the spa and baths, as well as where do the stairs lead? Because those didn't seem to be off limit.
Oh, the stairs lead to a restaurant underground, a level below, I think.
Yeah,
according to the map.
you see a sign that says Nessus, and then a menu, with then an arrow leading down. But yeah, there's a baths.
Is anyone up for a little bit more discovery of the...
Yes, would definitely help to see all the rooms.
I guess we could. I'm feeling a
Inspect
big.
the entire facility.
Yes, I could go with a bath.
All right, you see a sign that says the Philistocian Spa and Stygian Bath. Here, Bun, you pronounce it for me. The Philistocian Spa.
No.
The air in here is warmer and more humid than the casino proper, and bears a sulphurous fragrance. A tiefling seated behind the desk gives you a warm smile. Chintz curtains are drawn behind her. Dear souls, says the tiefling, care to enjoy a massage, relax in our sauna, or take a warm bath?
The doors are locked.
Doors are not locked. Oh, does this one have a door? Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, because I put it there. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
It's pronounced Phlegethonsian.
Well, of course it is.
Like a Stygian?
That's probably right. So, you can receive a massage for 10 gold for an hour-long massage. Or 2 gold for 2 hours in the pools. Or 5 gold for an all-day pass.
Was it 10 gold for the massage?
Yeah.
Oh, so expensive.
A little too rich for my blood.
You didn't lose much in your games.
I wouldn't mind checking out the baths. So that was 2 gold?
Stygian baths, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to
For
rearrange.
for 2 gold pieces.
Yes.
It's basically
Yeah.
a steam room, but with natural hot springs.
Yes.
One charge for water.
It's not just water.
It's not just the water.
ambiance.
It's the spices. It's not spices, but we make it smell nice. Bit of sulfur never hurt anyone.
Just some nutmeg floating in the water.
Is like Pim's eyes like watering from the sulfur there.
There is a. Okay, I'm trying to get this. Okay, so when you do walk in, there is a wooden sauna which you can enjoy for free.
Okay.
The sauna is free to enjoy for all patrons. The baths are what cost the money. I also assume what this big communal bath is in the middle here. But you do see on the far end, Pim, when you walk in, there is a laundry room marked laundry right here with green trimmed
Okay.
green trimmed thing here.
And then looking back. Okay, so that looks like it's a throughway to back to the stairs.
You
Cool.
technically can't see that, but it doesn't really matter. It's just a
On the map.
laundry room, yeah. Or
So yeah, I'm looking at referring to the map to see if that goes.
Longerios, or whatever it's called in the Nine Hells.
Yeah.
But you see a big says laundry employees only.
Pretty much what Pim's looking for now is various ways to escape. So she's assuming that at one point she might get a pass, but like things might go bad. So just all the different routes that she can take. Looking at the map and seeing if things go to like a dead end or if they do attach somewhere else.
Yeah, you do see there's a few people here enjoying the sauna. A couple people getting massages. The room to the Stygian bath. Excuse me, the Stygian baths are locked, so you can't go in there unless you pay for it.
I did pay 2 gold.
2 gold. Oh yeah. So you're allowed. I think it said 2 hours. She says whenever you're ready. You don't have to do it right away. But if you want an all-day pass, it will be 5 gold.
Okay. Yeah, she's gonna take a step. I'm assuming that's the room to the south.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, once you go in there, then once you leave, then you have to pay again unless you get the all-day pass.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I guess I'll just refer to the map and understand.
When you're ready, to go into the Stygian baths, you can pay the attendant and.
Oh, okay, yeah. So okay, I'm gonna take my gold back because I didn't use it yet, and then I will use that later. Does that make sense? Or?
Yeah, but you can go in that room for wander around and come back out if you want.
Okay, yeah. So then I will commit and just say that I did spend the 2 gold, and I just want to check out what that room is like. What are the baths layouts? Mm-hmm. Is there places to hide in here? Most importantly.
Well, technically you can't go in there yet, but it is just like a natural cavern. Well, unnatural cavern filled with hot springs.
An unnatural, meant to look natural cavern.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean, it's dwarven, so it's going to be good.
Oh yeah.
It's still not natural.
You're like, there's no way that just happened on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
In this one little part.
It's like
yeah,
the
but
entire Jurassic Park.
you caught a glimpse of it when another person was going in, but you can't go in there yet till you pay.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Other than that, though, there's really nothing of note in there.
Imagine it was just like kind of steaming, so like
Oh, yeah.
generally a bit sweatier right now.
This one burly half orc walks out, forgot his towel.
Like, just like looks down.
Yeah.
And I guess that was moist. Oh, shouldn't use that word.
Damp, maybe?
Yeah. Well, yeah. We'll stick with damp.
It must have been warm. Your face looks flush.
Yes, very much so. I guess one of the last places that we can look is the restaurant.
Perhaps a waitress will mistakenly lose their card.
Perhaps. Wink. But not till later.
Do you want to go down to the restaurant?
Tim's ready to go to the restaurant if everyone else is.
Yeah.
Yes, I never did
Nom,
go
nom,
into
nom.
the bath myself. So yes, maybe a little bit of lunch or dinner would be nice.
Alright, okay, no one moves. Sorry. I'm trying to move you all.
Okay.
No, stand still. It's like herding cats.
Oh, neat.
Are you down here? This is a restaurant located 20 feet below the casino. You do see a menu. You get appetizers, main dishes, and desserts and drinks. And we're definitely not going to finish this tonight, so no worries.
Might as well get an entree.
Yep.
Trying to do good reconnaissance.
Yeah, so we can get appetizers, seasonal pan-fried fungi with garlic butter, or spicy shredded stringed sliders. Maybe for a main dish, an abyssal chicken egg omelet, or Otto's irresistible noodles, or an Antioch steak well done. Those are the garbage things
well
from
done?
Strixhaven's. It has to be. Oh, trust me, in Antioch, you want it well done.
Okay, fair enough.
For desserts, we have Night Hag's Delight. This is
Ugh.
a blackberry tart. A stench cow cheese plate. A Nessian liquor. Or coffee or tea. First cup is free.
Ooh. That's just me as a player saying that. Not...
Otherwise, it is 1 whole copper.
I'm noticing that there is the kitchen doors are here, but there's it doesn't show a second exit on the map. So Pim's not overly interested in that as an escape route.
Yeah, that probably would be the
Unless we wanna jump the
kitchen area.
waterfall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it looks like this is an open wall to the backside of the waterfall.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the backside of the waterfall is behold, the backside of water is pouring down, which makes a nice background. It's like it's an open wall, obviously, to the area below or outside the waterfall. But there are some patrons enjoying a meal. The waitress comes over. Again, once again, a tiefling asks you for your order.
I'll just have something late. Just a tea.
Take one tea.
Would do one of the funguses.
I'll split some fungi with you if you want.
Perfect.
Pan-fried fungi. Bloomin' fungi.
Extra bloomin' sauce.
Yeah.
The noodles.
And Otto's irresistible noodles. They're irresistible. I have to say that.
I shall have to find out.
And she writes that down. And it's like, okay, I'll be like that. Enjoy the ambiance. I'm Shelly, I'll be your waiter. And she walks off. And this will be a good time for you to discuss your plan.
I feel like the waterfall is sort of obscuring our scheming a bit.
No one's paying attention to you. So yeah, so you can talk about wherever you want. You pull out one of the children's drawing mats and a crayon and start mapping things out.
Oh my god. What restaurant is that? It's like
So it's a lot of restaurants. It's like
All of them?
there's like a
Yeah,
cartoon.
like all of them.
There's like cartoon
only like-
archdevils.
there's only like
You
one
can
in
feel-
Canada that does that.
No, this isn't a place for kids. What are you
Red
talking
place,
about?
maybe?
Wait, what? It's a casino. Why are there children here?
Yeah, this is not kids.
Gotta start him young.
Mommy, I want to be a gambler when I grow up. I want to be a gambling man.
Just like your father.
Wherever he is.
He's over there, trying to figure out the quantum mechanics of slot machines.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. Oh no.
So, what's everyone's takeaway from this? Do you think maybe we could put together some sort of plan?
Yeah.
Not sure that it needs to be much more
I mean, it's
complicated than get a card and break in. It seems that there's not, I don't know
Yeah,
if we
that-
have any more options. I know that seems very simple.
Where do we get the card from, though?
Don't worry.
Handle that.
I think Pim has the card handled quite well.
I think she's been handing back our stuff all night.
Yeah. I've already stolen 3 of them. I just put it back.
She still has her menu, even though the waitress is taking them all back.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my.
Each time she comes back, she notices you have it, saying, "Oh, I thought I took that."
Yeah, hand it over.
I do believe once we do obtain a card, that will begin our timer of unknown quantity. Once that happens, we are at risk of alarms. Maybe not them thinking foul play specifically, but they are bound to notice they are missing a card.
The guards seem to be in place for a long time. Perhaps if we take it from them, it will take them a while to notice.
Hey, maybe
Could be.
a more difficult target as they are more focused on the security versus one of the wait staff, but I do think that's a good idea.
Well, if I'm around Ray, maybe somebody would ask them for directions or help, or just say that they're just not enjoying themselves. Maybe it could help me sneak around so they don't overly pay attention to me as much as somebody talking to them.
Ah, yes, the distraction.
A very subtle distraction, but I believe it could work. Once we have a card or cards, it would probably be.
Do we want to find some way to have us, the entire party, in the back room? I do enjoy the strength in numbers, but would rouse more suspicion.
Mm-hmm.
As I said, I do have the capability of disguise. Again, I may be smaller than expected, but I can appear as tiefling.
And it's a trivial matter for me.
Looking at this map, I do realize that if somebody were to just break the rules, they would be brought into the area, in the cells. So maybe only some of us need to use cards, and maybe others could use simply breaking the rules to get in.
That's why I say a distraction is always a good thing.
Oh, be put into the cells to be brought back by one of us with a card.
Mm-hmm.
I can do both subtle and obvious.
Yes,
That's interesting. I like that idea. Get arrested.
Well, at least one, so if they can't take
Yeah.
the card, maybe they could just be arrested for yeah. But
I do it. They need to walk a fine line between having the local constabulary called versus them handling matters in house. Not sure what offense would accomplish which.
we do have the list of things that we're not supposed to do. So if perhaps somebody goes in the River of Styx,
Well, I have certainly lost more than once, and I'm not in jail. But no, that is a good idea. That's exactly.
Do not worry, I have it handled.
yes.
The waitress comes by with your blooming fungi, saying your main course will be out soon, but enjoy your appetizer.
Thank you.
Excellent. I think that's an excellent idea. Is to take a swim, get in jail.
Yeah.
However, let's see. You would need to obtain card, hand off to Kronzar.
Yep.
Then we get in jail.
Mhm.
Then Kronzar comes in.
Yes.
Sounds good to me. Do we think that I would be better off as a smaller tiefling or in jail?
Well, let's see how many cards I can get, and we'll have to see how many people have to do the jail route after that.
Then we'll know. Decision will make itself.
You see your waitress on the next table taking orders. Back turned to you.
It's tempting. Tim is gonna do like a big yawn. You know, like that thing where like you put your arm over the person you're dating. Like that type of motion, but she's really just pickpocketing out of the nurses, like trying to grab it. she's gonna look around at the party first, and hopefully they all pick up on like what she's going to do to get approval of like starting the plan now. And once she kind of gets like winks, I guess, from everyone or thumbs up, then she would actually try to steal things.
You know what? I subtly. Hold on. Yeah, it's a good idea. Let me see if I can tell what she's doing. Oh, I subtly move my foot over so that it's touching her, and I give her guidance.
All right. For once, it's used correctly.
And I say, very pointedly, I'm seeing what you are, and I say, nothing left but to start. And I start eating the blooming onion.
How's Ray with picking up all this subtle?
Oh, he's not even rolling, it seems. Which
He's not.
All right, if you want to take your chance, steal the waitress. You see your a security card, like attached to her belt of her uniform.
So just remind me how guidance works again, so I can do it properly.
You get a D4 and add it to the ability check.
Yep.
Okay, so
you
here we
do
go.
a sleight of hand plus a D4.
All right, ready? Steady, go! All right, and I'm gonna add a D4 to that. 23.
As she finishes the order and walks by, you are like skillfully, like an expert thief that you are. Just without her even noticing, able to take the card.
And then so as Pim stops, like stretching, because I feel like the chair was also kind of like tipped back a bit. All the legs go back on the floor, and then she lets out a sigh. She's like, took what it felt like months to be able to do this.
Yeah.
Finally. And then so she's gonna give that one to
It's like, can you believe that there's no locked doors in Prismere?
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Can you believe that you can't steal anything without a hag curse? Anyways, and then she just has like a flashback. She's like, ugh, shudders it. And she's like, I'm not gonna talk about this now. And then goes back to, so she would like to get one for herself.
All the locked doors had
Crocker.
lions on them. It was crazy.
Oh, what was that thing where you had to make it yawn? Oh,
yeah, one of the doors you had to make it yawn to open. Anyway,
We're,
sorry. People,
yeah.
we're the only two that get any of these references.
no, Bun was there.
Oh, Bun was there, yeah.
And the audience can too if you end up
Yeah.
wanting to watch the Well Beyond Witchlight
Yeah,
videos.
this is-
already available on
Nice
YouTube.
plug.
This is 2 tie-in games now, the Strixhaven and this. Go back to that one.
We just listened to the episode with Val talking about Aunt Pim, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so Pim would like to be able to get one for herself, Kronzar, and Milton, because they feel like it'd be the easiest for us to sneak in.
Well,
it feels like
there's
part-
only one waitress going around this area. Oh yeah, and by the way, on Pim in Strixhaven when Valerie's talking about her, that's her right there. You're looking at her.
Hi, Pim.
Yep.
Hey, Ben.
Yeah. So I'm planning on stealing from more employees.
All right, but you're holding on to that one, or do you give it to someone else?
I'm gonna give that one to Kronzar.
Okay.
Krosnar.
Krosnar. There's an N in your token.
Yes.
I keep saying that. Oh, Oh, like,
Kronzar. It is Krosnar. It is It should be Kros.
Sometimes I forget my
Sorry.
own name.
Don't change it because
Yeah,
it'll have the token.
Kronzar.
Yeah.
I can change it.
No, don't change it because it'll mess up the token.
Okay, Kronzar.
That's what you put. So that's what I put. Okay.
No, it
so-
is Kronzar. I thought it was Krosnar.
Whatever.
That's my.
You have a thing. But your actual meal arrives. Big bowl of noodles. She goes, enjoy, and she also hands a bill, hands a check.
well, my tea was free, so I know what
Yeah.
I'm doing.
40 gold.
It's like 3 silver, like a silver piece for everything.
Yeah, I leave her a tip.
How much?
You know what? It's 3 silver. I leave her 3 silver tip.
Wow.
A big spender.
Yeah, she appreciates it.
And yes, it is exactly as you imagine it. If you want, Ray's way of eating the noodles is he lifts up the top lid of the bowl, spoons in the some of the noodles and eats it like a fish going for flakes.
Oh my gosh.
So it's the river of sticks that's going through like the whole casino, right? It's all.
Yeah. The quote unquote river Styx.
What is that water? Does it look clean?
Actually, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just a river going through a cave.
I mean, once you get further in, people start throwing their trash in there, but yeah.
The waterfall fixes that.
Yeah, it doesn't stay there long.
Probably. Well, if you need to maybe freshen up your water so it's maybe a little bit cleaner, maybe you could just use the river.
There's some salmon actually like going upstream that like flopped up the waterfall.
Oh wow, a natural wonder.
Yeah, what do you know? Right. So you have 1 card. Now, I will say that the door will open and then close. You all can walk in.
Oh, so it's not per person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Might be a radius, but yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't say anything about like each person needs one, so I just assume it's door stays open for a moment then closes, or it's open and then it stays open until it's closed again, basically.
Maybe I open it and maybe hold it open quickly and let have Pim sneak in with me.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Are you in a tiefling state?
I can be in a tiefling state. Are we doing it now?
I just don't understand how the ability works. If there's a time limit or anything, if there's
It's
two
1 hour.
If there's 2 non-tieflings looking in, is probably more suspicious than a tiefling.
I can disguise self as a 1 hour.
Okay. I guess we're gonna go back upstairs, unless we want to break into that kitchen.
Gives them free dessert.
No, I think we're good.
That's the real treasure.
They had ice cream. No.
Put you all outside. If you want to change, you'll probably have to do it somewhere where someone won't notice you.
The map did not list any mirrors in the laundry.
But that door,
Oh.
yeah.
So we can get in there. I also
Go
noticed
through
it didn't
the
look
bath.
bathroom.
Go through the bath, change, through the laundry. That's tiefling.
Milton, is there anything that you need to make or anything that you would need time for before we start doing the heavy part of this?
I already have. Where the heck? I don't even know where it keeps them in here.
Under inventory.
Infusion. Perfect. No item in. Oh, I have to actually do this.
Yeah.
Oops. Okay. No item in view. Just choose. Okay, done. That was easy enough. No. I'm ready to go because I
I always have a bag of holding as my like default thing infused. So I have our bag that we're talking about, and my crossbow that I like to use is ready to go. Well, thank you for your consideration. I am got what I need.
I think I got what I need.
So,
Everyone else.
so are
I
you
think
heading
we're-
towards the laundry to change? Sorry, I kind of didn't quite hear what you were about to do
Yeah,
next. So.
it seemed the most quiet place that not very many people would be at, or if anybody at all.
Mm.
And that hallway has no mirror pointed towards it either.
That's true. The hall, like when you go up from the stairs.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put you up here so you can see. Yeah, there's people hurrying downstairs. They don't pay much attention to that door. You haven't seen anyone go in and out of it. So you can pretty easily just go in there, I would say. You just you just check to make sure no guards are watching and you're able to slip in. And since they're not actively washing clothes, there's really no one in. There's no one in here at the moment, but you do see a row of uniforms.
Well, that's convenient.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't want to walk in there with uniforms. I was wondering if you would have caught on to that. But it's
You
the same.
change your
It's the same type of uniforms that everyone else, that all the employees are wearing.
You can use disguise self to do that, right? So
I
you can
can-
change your clothes with disguise
Yes,
self too?
as hats might be an issue.
Disguise self.
Including-
Including clothing, armor, and weapons. Yeah.
Hats are an issue, though.
Hats. Yeah.
Hats can be.
You can seem
additionally added.
1 foot shorter or taller.
Yeah, that was my issue.
You can appear thin,
Or
fat,
point-
or in between. Can't change your
Yeah.
body type. So you,
Like, you can't disguise yourself as a centaur.
yeah.
Valgood.
And if you do disguise yourself as short, people can still feel the real you.
Yeah. So for Milton's case, it's like a hologram. For Kronzar's case, it's a little more like magic.
Yeah.
I think Pim used to have a disguise kit, but I can't see it in my.
I thought I saw it in there, but you do have a disguise kit. You can spend some kind, adding fake horns to yourself if you want. Adding some. Tieflings come in all sorts of colors. Red, blue, purple, including just normal fleshy colors too. So
Have
I'm
we
gonna go-
noticed any consistency in the color among the employees here?
it's all types.
Okay.
All
I'm gonna
types
go
of,
with purple.
all types of horns, yeah.
Purple Pim.
Right.
So
Roll
I
everyone.
believe
It's going to take some time to do that. How long does it say to use a disguise kit?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'll look it up too. Okay, it doesn't give a type, a time.
Weird.
But Pim, just roll me a. Do you have proficiency in disguise kit?
Yeah, that was one of the. Oh, what was it? It was under. Oh no, that's one of my tools. I don't think I have proficiencies.
If you have it listed as a tool, that means you're proficient in it.
Okay.
Or
Then-
on the bottom left, as it says tools, you're proficient.
All right, so roll me
Yep.
a d20 plus your proficiency bonus, which I think is a 2, but it'll say at the top.
All right, here we go.
Do you just roll 2?
Yeah,
Um,
I rolled a 2 out of 20.
maybe it's the moisture, like all the steam coming through here.
Uh,
But the makeup is actually having a hard time. Like, it's all runny. You're able to make halfway decent horns, like hidden by your hair. And you have some naturally pointy ears. But the problem is you still look like you. People have seen you walking around.
She's just gonna be like, just feeling like this is obviously not her best work, and she knows it.
With that roll that low, like the best
Yeah,
you can
that's
do is add some horns.
Oh, you must have done it in this, to the GM then.
Oh, yeah, sorry, that was still turned on. I'm gonna turn that off.
Oh yeah, you can turn off that now.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's better than what it was. And then, so there's like 2.5 tieflings now, and Ray.
I think during this, Ray's going to probably stand outside, or well, no, he's just gonna stand there.
But as for the other two, how are you attempting to disguise yourself?
Oh, I just cast Disguise Self.
Yeah, I'm gonna do just the same thing. But I am gonna take full advantage of the up to 1 foot taller. So I'm a 4.17 foot tall tiefling.
So Kronzar, you
Okay.
just change your skin
And
color.
Yeah, I try to keep it as close to my. I change like subtle features. I add the horns.
Yeah, but imagine you have
And-
like different color skin.
Yeah.
Well, once you've gone past 4 foot, you're officially medium size.
Huzzah!
Congratulations.
You're about dwarvish height.
Yeah. But yeah, Milton, you turn yourself into a very stocky, dwarf-size tiefling,
Perfect. I'm red skinned.
red skin. All right.
Is because I believe Kronzar is a larger because they're a half elf. Are they full elf? High elf? What type of elf is Krosnar?
I think he's a half elf.
High half elf.
High half. So would it be considered a larger creature than Pim?
I'm a medium.
Oh, half elf doesn't mean they're
Yeah.
short. It just
No,
means
no,
they're half human, half elf.
Because I know high elves are
Yeah.
like wicked tall, aren't they?
I mean, elves are medium creatures.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm like 5 to 6 feet tall.
Yeah.
Alright, because I was just wondering if maybe now knowing that her makeup is awful, that she would be trying to use that hide action around the other two to try
You
just
are
like
you are a halfling, so you are able to hide behind other creatures.
yeah.
Alright. Let's see. I don't really have anything. Could I use mending on her makeup? Or no, I don't think that how that works.
Yes, how that
I
works.
repair stuff.
No, she used up her makeup kit. It's not very
lost
good.
on.
Yep, it's done.
Alright.
Okay, well,
And you've been in here a while, so you
yes.
don't want to accidentally have someone walk in.
Yes,
Alright, off we go.
indeed.
You in front, Krosnar. I'll just be behind you. No reason.
Here, I'm gonna give you
No worries, no worries.
a little thing here saying that you're tieflings.
The idea that we are that Ray is our prisoner that we are taking back, or does he still need to get himself in trouble?
I guess because we're not security, we're just regular workers. I don't think we'd be able to bring
Yeah,
anyone back.
Ray's just staying out here for the moment, unfortunately. We don't really have a way to get him back.
Good
That
point.
is okay, unless you want me to do a distraction.
I think that we can do 2 birds, 1 stone. The distraction gets you in trouble.
I thought that was the plan. Yes.
Perfect.
Alright,
I
that's
guess it's time for Ray to take a swim, maybe, or what? Up to him. He's got a plan.
We'll see you in there, Ray. If this works out.
No. Yeah.
I am noticing that the door right here,
Mhm.
it is visible by a mirror, but it's really far away.
That is true.
But there was a lot of employees nearby, naturally nearby. Right, you all head out with your
But if we sneak in through the circus entrance, that's
Mhm.
the bottom right corner of the circus, and then go through inside through the circus prep,
Yeah.
that could be the less amount of mirrors. I mean, the mirror inside's probably just gonna see 3 workers go in through the circus regardless.
Well, we're
so
already
Pim,
at the...
sorry, but Pim, are you trying to be a tiefling, or do you give that up?
I didn't take off the makeup, but I am like using the hide action, so I'm like behind Krosnar, and I guess because they went up a class or a size as well, so I'm just kind of like hiding behind them. Sort of like if there's like a child behind tall people, you don't really see them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's your entrance plan?
Yeah, I'm liking. Well, we would have to go. You said don't really worry about where the guards are on here. Is there a guard?
The only consistent guard is by the statue.
Alright.
Okay. Then yeah, I mean, I'm digging just what you said. Let's go to the animals and take that door. I think that's a great idea.
Yes.
Yeah,
Who
I mean,
has animal handling? Really quickly, before we go on with where the lions are, who has animal handling?
I am an animal. I don't.
I have +3.
Ugh, the only one that can't go in there. But yeah, okay.
I mean, that was Dustin said that. He's Krosnar.
Oh yeah, that'd be perfect.
Kronzar.
Kronzar, excuse me.
Yeah, we're gonna correct that now.
Kronzar. Yeah, so that's
Alright. I am sneakily behind the 2 of them
and
as
you're going through the auditorium.
yeah. We're gonna
Yeah.
go enter that door, and then
Okay.
As they're doing
that's our
that,
plan. Yeah, I guess we're gonna wait for the distraction.
Okay.
That's
as
gonna
they're
wait for the
planning
distraction.
that, Ray goes over to the mirror directly beside the door,
oh no.
punches it.
It is on the
Not very
ceiling,
well.
15 feet
Oh.
high.
Never mind. If that's the case, then he doesn't do that. I forgot where it was.
Does the
He's
trident
going
have a
over-
throne? Does the trident have a throne property?
No. Well, yes, technically, but actually, yeah, good point. He is he's gonna chuck his trident at the mirror.
And
And
you want to be seen, right?
yes,
Okay.
he obviously just strides over, pulls out his trident, and chucks it at it.
All right.
No idea.
Let me see your security mirrors. You miss, but people notice. Like the trident falls to the ground. People have obviously seen you do this.
He goes over, picks it up, and does it again. And while
Alright.
they're watching.
Yeah, like the bartender here heard a clatter, and a bunch of the people relaxing near the bar, kind of watch. Right, this time the trident hits it dead center, roll me damage.
Why does it have? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
Are we kind of moseying closer to the circus entrance as this is happening, or should we wait for the actual smash?
9 damage.
9 damage. It shatters.
There's the cue.
And there's a flash of multicolored light that appears and dissipates as it shatters. You're like a sound.
Ray then turns around and announces to anybody, "I am angry. I have lost too many games and believe that people have cheated."
And I am so angry. Rah!
Arr.
This grabs the attention of the security guard.
Let us make haste.
And as that happens, we all just make
Yeah.
our way through the door.
You're making your way.
Making our way downtown.
Walking fast.
Yeah, and you see the passageway unattended. You see the security mirror, but you can make your way through it.
No, I know it looked like we stopped, but I'm saying we're just continuing.
Just acting like we belong.
Exactly.
You were here.
Confidently walking.
All right, so we got 2 tieflings and a kind of tiefling.
Hide
store.
action tiefling.
Yep.
I know, it's a half tiefling.
Kind of
I
imagine
see
like
her-
the uniforms are almost like robes. You can like hide behind, like inside
Yeah.
the robe, kind of.
Yeah, and I see that she's trying to hide and being all stealthy. I just reach down, surreptitiously pat her on the head, and channel divinity,
Okay,
blessing of the trickster.
so first of all, Ray. Do you resist at all?
No, he just stands there. His weapon is clattered over in the corner.
Okay, so you don't have your trident.
No,
Sir, calm down.
I am angry and upset.
Sir, you're causing a scene. Calm down. I'm gonna have to take you in.
He will. I am so angry.
He's crazy.
I shall accost you, and just pokes him in the shoulder gently.
Oh God! I'm gonna have to use lethal force. But he will basically grapple you. And a bunch of security guards. It's like, back up, back up! One of them grabs your trident. And it's like, sir, you're gonna have to come with me. Causing a scene.
Very well.
Attacked company property. And he will lead you. Security guard leads you through the store. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
I'm stretching.
Yeah. Walks you down this hallway. You see a door name says Employee Lounge. To your right, to your left says Security Room. Marches you through the security room. And they're kind of in a little bit of a panic because not a panic, but one of them was saying like, "Hey, one of the mirrors in section A5 went out." It's like, yeah, this goofball here throwed his weapon at him. We're taking care of it.
I was angry. I am sorry.
He's talking crazy talk. He can't be controlled. But I'll put an X over here. Say this mirror is out of operation. There. Saying we're just gonna keep him in the pen for a while. Let him calm down. It's like, yeah, it's a good idea. We're gonna have to tell the boss about this. I mean, it's our first weekend where we have damaged property. It's like, yeah, I know. You probably want to talk to him later. And he goes, get in there, you guys. He puts you in one of these cells.
It's all coming together.
And he takes the keys, locks the door. You see him puts them on a desk in the security room. And he's like, okay, I get back to work. I gotta tell the boss. You see him walk out. All right. Meanwhile,
Brice-
you guys, you guyses.
Hey, you guys.
Use guys.
You walk in
Guys.
here. You see the acrobats you saw before, kind of like practicing their routine, and you see the lion and the baboons in in the cages over there. This room smells like hay and musk. 3 crates rest on the door in one corner, and a portable cage on rollers sits beside them. Floor to ceiling bars form 2 larger cages against the north wall. A wooden chest sits against the east wall near the biggest cage. Resting on the lid of the chest is a ring of keys.
You
Is
think we might
anyone
need that?
paying
But
attention to
they-
those keys?
Well, I mean, they notice you when you walk in, but they see you are tieflings in uniforms, and they go, "It's like, there's an easier way to get in here." He points to the proper door, to the south here.
Yes, but we wanted to get away from that, as far from that disturbance as possible.
A disturbance. What happened?
Oh, you didn't hear it? Someone broke one of the mirrors.
It's bound to happen. Like, jeez, place been open in a few days. Some wacko's probably gonna try to break something.
Oh yes, but
Amen.
we thought it, but it upset our friend here, so we decided to, make our way back here. know?
Milton, what do you do?
Make your way back here.
I mean, I'm just going along with his story.
You're just distraught.
Yeah, just like I
Needed to get away.
This little voice comes from this big stocky dwarf.
Things are going down.
They're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay. Pim, you are successfully hidden.
Joey, can you point out where the ring of keys are
Uh,
on the map?
Right here.
Okay.
It's sitting on a chest.
Okay, that's kind of far away from the door we need to get to. I wouldn't want to pop out right now, grab that, and then go back.
But after a
That's what
while, they start doing their routine. It's like, okay, we're about to work. We have a show in an hour.
All right, well,
You're
we'll
not-
be on
you're-
our way.
You're not part of the circus, are you?
No, just wait, staff.
It's like, okay. Well, I mean, you're welcome to watch if you don't mind the smell.
Oh no, I think we're just gonna go and.
Pim's gonna
look-
whisper to Kronzar, if you go sit near that box over there, I can swipe some keys. They might come in handy later.
Yeah, I mean, I could watch for a little while. It wouldn't hurt. So I'd make my way over towards that bot, towards like the chest, and like.
And I'm gonna go. What's this guy's name? Or actually, I'm gonna go over here, so they're looking over here. What are their names?
Larry, Moe, and Curly.
Which one's which?
So exotic.
And give me 2 facts about each.
He's like,
Jesse.
well, I mean, hold on a minute, guys. Well, I mean, I don't know many baboon facts, but Larry here has a bit of a temper, so we have to, not get on his bad side. And he starts describing like how they trained him and all that.
We're gonna sneak over to that chest.
Yeah.
And I gotta keep in step with
His
Kronzar.
Kronzar just like sidestepping.
Yeah.
They give you some looks, but they don't quite like take any notice.
You hear 4 sets of feet stepping every time.
Yeah. But the lion kind of eyes you as you get close. Lets out not a threatening roar, but not a roar, but a little sound. But it's like,
Tough.
yeah, tough. It's like, this is my territory.
I would like to try and steal the keys while being hidden by
Right, give me a
Kronzar.
stealth check with advantage.
So that just means I roll twice, correct?
Yeah.
So one of them is a 21.
Okay, good. Yeah, they don't notice you. You take the keys. And you notice that the chest is unlocked.
Ooh, do I get greedy?
I sort of, I sort of like poke him with my foot and say, "Don't even think about it. We're already
Okay.
pushing our luck."
All right. Does not open the chest, but does keep the keys and give like, I guess a tap back on his like thigh, I guess, saying that it's got it, and then good to go.
It's like, well, I think we've taken up enough of your time. I think let's get my friend somewhere where he can sit down and be a little safe and calm.
Well, if you need to rest, the employee lounge.
Yes, that
Take a
does sound
look.
like a plan.
Just don't get on, unless you're actually on break. That Quentin, he's real strict about that stuff. Really strict. Jeez, that guy.
Yeah, yes.
I mean, have you ever been employed by someone so like condescending and all that? Ugh.
Oh, bad bosses are the absolute worst.
It's like I get it's a Nine Hells themed casino, but like he's really particular about tieflings joining here, and it's like just a little weird. It's like maybe he's old fashioned. I don't know, but I take a job where I can get it.
He's the way. Oh, Krasnar has some red flags going off in his head. Oh. He just kind of pushes him away for now because he's focusing on the job. But he's got some bad.
One of them
He's
goes.
got a bad feeling.
One of them goes.
Capital letters here.
One of them goes. I mean, have you heard the rumors about the vault?
No, I haven't. I am curious though.
Yeah, they heard him mention the name Virgil a few times. Someone that's guarding the vault, and one of my friends here said they caught a glimpse of him once. And says it's a Minotaur skeleton guarding the vault. And only Quentin can control it.
Oh, that's worrisome.
It's crazy. I kind of want to see it, but I'm like, where the heck did he get a Minotaur skeleton from? That only he can control. I mean, it's crazy.
Anyways. Yes, that is fascinating. Anyways, let's get my friend to the lounge so he can maybe, rest and gather himself, and then we'll get right back to work.
About to work on make those dollar bills.
Holla, holla.
The other performer is talking to you, Milton. Is in the middle of describing facts, and then like he gets the message to go, and you're like, okay, gotta go. It's like, boy, but I haven't told you about their feeding habits yet.
And
Some other time.
Rosnar just makes his way to the
Okay,
over
so
here as quickly as he can while keeping Pim hidden.
all right, so it is well past our time. So if you guys want to go a little more, we can. Or if you want to continue this next week or whenever you have a free day that we
I'd
can
like
too.
to stop.
Okay.
Yeah. This feels
It
like
is
a
a
good
work
stopping
day,
point.
unfortunately.
It is. Okay. All right. So
We are technically all in the area that we need
Yeah.
to be.
yeah.
I mean, we are
Yeah.
in a good spot. Some of us in better spot.
Oh, that's all right.
There wasn't that Minotaur skeleton.
You want to do it next Monday, or do you want to see if we can do it during the week sometime? Because it won't be a very long session, I imagine. I know, Brice, you have limited time, so.
That
Yeah.
sounds like a challenge.
Still, Mondays would work best, but I hate keep pushing Strixhaven. But gotta do what we gotta do.
We might be able to. Well, I don't know how long this is going to take, so I'm not going to make plans. Yep. If you're free another day, that'll be great. But we can do it next Monday.
Okay,
All
cool.
right.
All right.
Awesome. Well, I am digging our heist.
Yes.
Everything's going according to plan. What could possibly go wrong?
Is that what don't say it?
It actually is going according to plan, which is
Exciting.
normally plans have gone wrong already. Like
Yes,
getting
yes.
it this far in a plan, unheard of.
Yeah, but
It's all
let's
going
not.
according
Let's not
to
invoke.
plan.
Oh, come on. What are the chances of that happening?
Why do you keep saying those things?
All right. Thanks, everyone.
Steph, it was nice to meet you, and I look forward to wrapping this up.
Yeah, it's good to meet you, Brice. Well,
And crazy how many people that I play with Joey that are from Canada.
yeah, it's weird. I don't know. He's
Yeah.
always really big in Canada. I just want you to know.
That explains it.